The president and his wife have never once attended your church. They're not even the same denomination.
Denomination. Denomination.
They're not even the same denomination.
The only circumstance by which I would talk is if someone personally waived their privilege. Otherwise, I'd rather face contempt of court.
Contempt. Contempt.
Otherwise, I'd rather face contempt of court. Otherwise, I'd rather face contempt of court. It's a matter of ethics.
Ethic. Ethic.
It's a matter of ethics.
Floyd Mayweather visited the White House this morning. I thought he'd get a kick out of it.
Did he have a go at it?
He threw a combination I thought would bust the stitching loose.
Stitch. Stitch.
He threw a combination I thought would bust the stitching loose.
Well, that must have been a treat to watch.
He was telling me it's not just about the power. Plenty of boxers more powerful than he is. No.
Boxer. Boxer.
Plenty of boxers more powerful than he is. No.
Raymond Tusk entangled us with China and the casino, and if I hadn't intervened...
You can't dodge and duck like Floyd. I've learned your moves now.
Dodge. Dodge.
Can't dodge and duck like Floyd. I've learned your moves now.
But you can't honestly believe it yourself.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Francis is devastated. All he wants to do is help, but...
Devastate. Devastate.
Francis is devastated. All he wants to do is help, but...
Did you hear that directly from the Minister of Foreign Affairs? Because I just spoke to him. Right now, you are a man without a passport.
Passport. Passport.
Right now, you are a man without a passport. What?
To go on national television and admit that she...
And where has she been since then? Deflecting scandal and hiding from the press.
Deflect. Deflect.
Deflecting scandal and hiding from the press.
The therapy.
Yes. To be specific, the confidentiality waiver.
Waiver. Waiver.
To be specific, the confidentiality waiver.
Dunbar's just grasping. Don't give in.
I don't want to. But Larkin's argument for spiritual confidentiality is shaky at best.
Confidentiality. Confidentiality.
But Larkin's argument for spiritual confidentiality is shaky at best.
Take this baby step and build on it. I'm disappointed about the bill, but
Disappoint. Disappoint.
I'm disappointed about the bill, but You say that, but this could all backfire.
Raymond will plead the fifth. If he names me, it's an admission of his own wrongdoing.
Wrongdoing. Wrongdoing.
If he names me, it's an admission of his own wrongdoing.
Over the phone, not in a formal interview. Rescind the asylum, send him back.
Obstruction of justice.
Obstruction. Obstruction.
Obstruction of justice. Definitely how it will be perceived. And anything we do that looks like a failure to cooperate amplifies that perception.
Amplify. Amplify.
Amplifies that perception. If they leak this, we can't control the information.
Claire wouldn't do that.
Don't underestimate her.
Underestimate. Underestimate.
Don't underestimate her.
If
the code you're claiming infected the data center isn't there.
I programmed the code to self-erase as soon as it hit the server.
Server. Server.
I programmed the code to self-erase as soon as it hit the server.
The code you're claiming infected the data center isn't there.
I programmed the code to self-erase as soon as it hit the server. It was gone before Lucas was in cuffs.
Cuff. Cuff.
It was gone before Lucas was in cuffs. Oh, I see, you already know. I don't blame you for not making a fuss.
Fuss. Fuss.
I don't blame you for not making a fuss. Douglas Stamper tell you to set up Lucas Goodwin. Counterterrorism director, that's a big step up from White House liaison.
Liaison. Liaison.
That's a big step up from White House liaison.
My undersecretary has been assigned full diplomatic authority.
A temporary setback, Kathy. Where I go, you go.
Setback. Setback.
Temporary setback, Kathy. Where I go, you go.
How is this relevant?
I'm trying to assess whether his judgment may have been impaired.
Impair. Impair.
I'm trying to assess whether his judgment may have been impaired.
In my opinion, he and his wife were dealing with standard marital issues.
Marital. Marital.
Dealing with standard marital issues.
Has anyone from the administration spoken to you?
How do you mean?
About this deposition. Has anyone approached you, coached you?
Deposition. Deposition.
About this deposition. Has anyone approached you, coached you? About this deposition. Has anyone approached you, coached you? If you tell me now, I will qualify that as a timely declaration.
Timely. Timely.
If you tell me now, I will qualify that as a timely declaration.
I'd like to leave.
The president waived his privilege.
But I'm here voluntarily.
Voluntarily. Voluntarily.
But I'm here voluntarily.
We helped put this on the radar.
I thought we were doing something real. Changing people's lives. How naive, right?
Naive. Naive.
Changing people's lives. How naive, right?
For the President and First Lady.
The White House counsel wouldn't be manipulating testimony without explicit direction from the Oval Office.
Oval. Oval.
Without explicit direction from the Oval Office.
Everything was fine yesterday. It's so sudden, it's like it's coming out of nowhere.
Well, it's not. I've been thinking about it for a while.
A while. A while.
Well, it's not. I've been thinking about it for a while. I don't love you the way that you love me. I was using you because it felt good to have you around, but it was selfish.
Selfish. Selfish.
But it was selfish.
There was a steaming mist in all the hollows.
Hollow. Hollow.
There was a steaming mist in all the hollows. And a clammy, an intensely cold mist. It made its slow way through the air in ripples that...
Ripple. Ripple.
It made its slow way through the air in ripples that...
A number of political analysts predict that the House Judiciary Committee will commence with hearings on articles of impeachment.
Commence. Commence.
We will commence with hearings on articles of impeachment.
I said so in my written statement, and I say so again now.
The White House counsel has denied coaching Dr. Larkin, but according
Whatever
to Ms.
comes to light.
Accord. Accord.
Larkin, but according
Whatever
to Ms.
comes to light. His reverence for the Constitution and the laws of this country are surpassed by none.
Surpass. Surpass.
Are surpassed by none.
But even strong marriages face challenges.
Like millions of Americans, we sought counseling from a spiritual advisor.
Advisor. Advisor.
We sought counseling from a spiritual advisor. Because he's a man of God. Because he believes in family.
Because he is compassionate and loving.
Compassionate. Compassionate.
Because he is compassionate and loving.
No, I won't ignore what makes me human. That's a form of blindness.
Blindness. Blindness.
That's a form of blindness. Good leadership means tackling my imperfections head on.
Not bad for a man on the run.
You mean a man with immunity?
Immunity. Immunity.
You mean a man with immunity?
you will lose your position in the leadership, and it will take us a decade to regain the trust of the electorate.
Electorate. Electorate.
To regain the trust of the electorate.